This is happening right now, and you need to see it. A violent line of storms is tearing across the Great Lakes. Tornadoes are already on the ground this afternoon. The National Weather Service confirmed a tornado in Wisconsin. It ripped through Appleton and Menasha around the lunch hour. Storm chasers on the ground are reporting major damage there. And this is only the beginning of a dangerous day. Let me show you exactly where this stands right now. The Storm Prediction Center has an enhanced risk in effect that is level 3 out of 5 for severe storms. It covers southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and northern Indiana. It stretches into southern Michigan and northwest Ohio, too. The big cities in the bullseye are the concern here. Milwaukee, Chicago, Indianapolis, and Detroit are all in the zone. If you are anywhere in there, stay with me closely. Here is what is already confirmed on the ground. Storms are scraping from Green Bay down through Chicago. They are pushing across the lake into western Michigan. Grand Rapids and Traverse City are in the path. Northern Indiana, from South Bend to Fort Wayne, is included. The hail with these storms is genuinely extreme. Spotters are reporting hailstones larger than baseballs. Some reports describe hail approaching the size of grapefruit. That kind of hail shatters windshields and dents roofs. Wind gusts are hitting around 70 miles per hour already. Forecasters warn some gusts could top 75 miles per hour that is strong enough to snap limbs and cut power. And here is what makes this event so serious. Parts of the Chicago Metro are under 3 warnings at once. A tornado warning, a severe storm warning, and a flood warning. All of them are active at the very same time. The supercell was tracking south across the southern Chicago suburbs. Another possible tornado was photographed near Orland Park and Glen Ellen. Power outages are already climbing as trees and limbs come down. So this is not a distant threat. It is now. Let me explain why the atmosphere is so explosive today. A very warm, humid air mass is sitting over the region. Dew points are in the mid to upper 70s. That is tropical level fuel loading up the atmosphere today. On top of that, strong winds are blowing high above forecasters measured extreme instability across the upper Midwest this morning. When you combine that fuel with those windstorms explode, they organize, rotate, and turn severe in a hurry. That is exactly what we are watching unfold right now. So here is the timeline for the rest of today. Through this afternoon, expect more storms to fire and intensify. Large hail and a few tornadoes are the early threats. Then, into this evening, the storms should start to line up. Forecasters expect them to bend into a fast-moving complex. As that happens, damaging straight-line winds become the main danger. That line could charge south and southeast well into tonight. Forecasters call the damaging wind threat the most widespread danger, so even after dark, this threat does not simply end. There is another danger that gets less attention, but matters. Flash flooding is unfolding across parts of northern Illinois. The Weather Service says storms are dumping 1 to 2 inches an hour. Flood warnings are up for Cook County and nearby areas. Streets are already flooding, and crews report a mudslide. Never drive into water covering a road you cannot judge. And out on Lake Michigan, the water is dangerous too. Special marine warnings warn of waterspouts and high seas. If you are boating, get to safe harbor immediately. So what should you do right now if you are there? First, have a way to get warnings on your phone. When a warning hits, do not wait to see the storm. Go to the lowest, most interior room you can reach. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Stay away from windows and cover your head and neck. A weather radio is worth having on days exactly like this. If you're driving, do not try to outrun it. Get to a sturdy building instead of staying in the car. Now let me show you where this goes next. This whole system does not stop at the Great Lakes. By tomorrow, the threat shifts east into the mid-Atlantic. Forecasters are watching the northeast for Tuesday afternoon and evening. Strong storms are possible from the Ohio Valley to the coast. But the bigger concern tomorrow may actually be flooding. The Weather Prediction Center is pinpointing the New York City area. Parts of New Jersey and Connecticut are included as well. Rainfall rates could top 1 inch per hour there. Totals over 2 inches are possible in the hardest hit spots. That flooding threat is expected to grow through the day. Philadelphia and even Boston could see heavy downpours too. On top of that, damaging winds and a tornado are possible, so the East Coast is next in line after tonight. There's also a smaller threat out on the high plains. A separate slight risk covers parts of the northern plains. Rapid City and nearby areas could see damaging winds and hail. So here's your bottom line for right now. A dangerous confirmed tornado event is unfolding across the Great Lakes. Damaging winds, giant hail, and flash flooding are all in play. The main window runs through tonight before the line pushes on. Millions of people sit inside these overlapping risk zones today. Tomorrow, the danger slides into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. None of this is a drill, so please take it seriously. Do not wait for the sky to look bad. Get your warnings now and know where you will shelter. For every official warning, rely on the National Weather Service and follow your local emergency management for real-time decisions. I am tracking this minute by minute for you. The moment the threat shifts, you will hear it here first. Do not wait for the sky to look bad. Get your warnings now and know where you will shelter. For every official warning, rely on the National Weather Service and follow your local emergency management for real-time decisions. I am tracking this minute by minute for you. The moment the threat shifts, you will hear it here first. Stay safe out there and keep watching the sky.